What's up my homies? So as you can probably tell, I've been actually uploading a lot more and somewhat consistently. So I feel like I should make a video on what exactly this channel is in this current state and why I'm here. First off, my name is Jonathan Stone. You can probably tell from all of credits after all of my short films. As of making this video, I am 19 years old as a film student at Ringling College of Art and Design. I've uploaded all of the films I've made on this channel and plan on uploading more. There's a chance they might have to be taken down because of copyright and the fact that film festivals might not want them on YouTube or something. I'll have to see, but for now, they'll be on here, and more are on the way. I'm writing a few right now. Let's do the whole Marvel slate thing. Influences I hope will be done by the end of this year, and Brother from Another Mother and Living in the Future are hopefully on the way next year. Take it with a grain of salt. Those are just goals and estimates. There's chances they could be scrapped or not made. Don't get your hopes up. This channel is kind of a temporary portfolio where I can kind of put my short films on display for people who want to check out what I've done. Similarly to my Instagram where I put teasers of what I'm working on, or just memes I think are funny. Along with this, I have an art account with all of the other arts and crafts projects I do in my spare time. Make sure to check them out and give me a follow. Along with the more professional projects I'm making, I also have the Yap Session series where I make video essays just kind of talking about something I feel needs to be said. That's kind of it. But trust me, I have a big one of those coming in the near future. And I decided to bring back the awesome Snowman avatar, like how I did back in the Seagull Story days. Speaking of Seagull Story, my full 8 years YouTube history is fully on display along with everything else. That's right, you can watch a video of me at 12 years old with my prepubescent voice.
So right before we left, we decided to get lunch.
Along with my old, horrible animations and gaming videos, which I'm considering bringing back if the right idea comes up. Another question I should answer is this channel family friendly? Not really. I curse in some videos and some I don't. Tuesday Night was originally written with no cursing, but I let my actors improvise a lot, and it fit with the tone, so I let them do it. But there's videos where I just don't curse at all. This is because my mom and some of my family members watch my videos. Hi Mom. So it'll be on and off. Now, some of you are asking, what is Awesome Snowman? Why are you a snowman? And why do you look like Olaf? Listen, I've heard the whole you look like Olaf thing so many times, and I don't even know how to react to it. Like, what am I supposed to say? Sometimes I'm mad, sometimes I don't care. Like, I don't even know what to respond to it anymore. Like, what is my reaction to that information? I don't know. So I thought I would actually go into the history of what Awesome Snowman is and what it means to me. So let's go back in time to 5th grade. I used to be a weird kid. Oh wait, I still am. But I like to draw and create. I wonder what I'm doing now. But I came across this troublemaker in middle school. We'll call him N. N probably had some sort of disability or something wrong with him. I remember him being really a troublemaker, always getting into arguments with teachers, but he liked to draw, and so did I. I hung out with him a little bit while he drew his comics. I think he named them like the Epic Comic or Awesome Story or something like that. I don't know. I remember them always consisting of the same beginning. 2 stick figures saying, "I'm bored. Me too. Let's play tag." And then they would like chase each other and it would be really funny or something. And then it would get like violent, I think. I don't know. This was a time when the funniest memes were troll faces and rage faces, which definitely influenced his comics. But then, in the cold, brisk January of 2015, I was in Spanish class with a teacher that probably belonged in a mental institution. Our daily activity was to write the date, the time, and the weather, and especially the season in that winter cold. I decided to doodle in my Spanish notebook, and I drew a snowman being built by characters I made from my stuffed animal. A while later, on January 23rd, 2015, a legend was born. I went off the rail. I mean, I guess Awesome Snowman really came from a dark past. And before I begin, please remember that I was 10 years old. I drew a leader snowman with a giant butt with poop coming out while drunk and drinking from a beer bottle. It even says empty with an arrow to it. Awesome Snowman was an alcoholic. Yeah, I really don't make him like I used to. In this drawing, we got everything. The leader is freezing the sun while shooting another guy with a rocket launcher. A snowman is puking on a guy, killing him. Some guy took a snowman's head and is playing golf with it. There's a really angry guy for some reason. This snowman is straight up strapped with a Glock. The troll face is here for some reason. And for some reason, they all have giant butts and are pooping. I guess that was the funniest thing to 10-year-old me. After this, I start teasing his return like a damn FNAF teaser. I think I remember showing the snowman to people, and they thought he looked like Olaf, even back then with the hat. So I decided to look at Olaf's design and give him the 3 hairs. Here he is as the sun, and as a meteor, I guess. And here he is picking a giant booger out of his nose. I think I remember the name Awesome Snowman being created because I genuinely didn't know what to call him. Awesome kind of just was the first word I could think of. Now here's the second war between humans and snowmen, I guess. A little Shibuya incident. A lot's happening here, and I guess we're introduced to aggravated Indian. Listen. I was 10 years old. I was not aware of the racial implications here, and I do not condone any of them at my age now. I really don't know where this guy came from. If I had to guess, it's that Awesome Snowman is winter and December and Christmas, while Aggravated Indian is November and fall and Thanksgiving. Again, this was incredibly racist, and I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive my little 10-year-old self. But they sort of have a rivalry, I guess. I don't know why the Peru flag is here. But then Awesome Snowman is killed by a flamethrower. But then he comes back from the dead like William Afton, as his melted self infests the ground to rebirth him. There's a lot more manga arcs in this notebook, which of course is the birthplace of Awesome Snowman, but I'm not gonna get into it. I don't feel like it. It's kind of become a kind of time capsule on its own. But over time, I started drawing him everywhere. On the whiteboard at school, in my signatures. He kind of just became my little guy. You know, that thing you draw everywhere. He became my icon, my username for everything. He became a part of my identity. That's when I wondered if he really was a character. Who is Awesome Snowman? What is he supposed to be? He represents me. He is me. But he represents my favorite parts of myself. My joyous, childish, emotional, and sensitive side of me. He represents my positivity, creation, and perseverance. He's the embodiment of myself. I'm stuck with him, no matter what I do. Awesome Snowman makes me not afraid to be myself. That's what he represents. Me. I am Awesome Snowman.